I want to tell you something funny about bees. And the reason I'm outlining this is because the biochemical principles that you describe are extremely fundamental, right? They're echoed throughout the living kingdom, all the way down to the insect level.
Wow.
Like, this is ancient circuitry. Okay, so bees communicate about sources of value. So bees go out and they forage kind of randomly. And then if they find a good storehouse of value, which is like a flower bed that's not too far away and that's rich, then they go back and they dance. And they indicate by the quality of their dance where the flowers are, but also how much energy needs to be expended to get there, but how much energy they will be acquired in consequence of the voyage. Okay, and they do that in part by intensity and duration of dance.
Wow.
Right, so now imagine what they're doing. You see what they're doing. So it causes a bee to expend energy.
Yes.
Right? So if another bee watches the bee that's communicating expending energy, the lesson is something like, this bee is so convinced that that energy source is worthy of investigation that it's willing to risk expending energy to communicate about it. Okay, so as you said, it's an experience and it's not an argument. It's like the bee is demonstrating by its willing to sacrifice its energy that the end goal is worth the attainment. Okay, so that's very much analogous to what you're doing on stage, because you're expending, you said right at the beginning, you're expending 11,000 calories in an 11-hour period, and you're able to maintain it. So people watch that and they think, well, they see, and this is at a level that's so primordial that even insects can do it. They see that you're willing to risk a tremendous expenditure of energy over a very long time to communicate a particular pattern of perception. And so that's convincing, because it's what would you say? It's an existence proof.